The King of Fighters 14 is an unapologetically complex game with a learning curve that ramps up into a sheer wall at times. Taking the time to explore the massive cast of fighters and master their intricate abilities is a test of dexterity and patience, but it delivers a satisfying experience, perfect for those looking for a challenge to conquer. With 50 individual fighters, you could spend hours learning various moves and combinations and still feel as if you've barely scratched the surface. Some of the controller motions and button combinations may seem daunting or alien at first, though the feeling of finally landing that difficult combo is satisfying and keeps you coming back for more. The seemingly endless range of characters and their unique fighting styles, the matchups between them, and how best to pair them as teams brings impressive variety. Making adjustments to your regular team by replacing a character to shore up a weakness might shift the synergy of the entire team, requiring you to use a new style with old favorites. You may try a new fighter that you feel makes good use of your max meter, playing them last, but if you have another character that fills the same function, you may need to learn to play him or her without spending resources, or perhaps change that character as well. The action is often frantic and it's generally geared more towards offense. Dashes, rolls, and hops help you apply pressure, and damage really ramps up in the later portions of a bout when both players have a lot of resources available. Making a defensive mistake against a skilled opponent late in the match could cost you a character, adding tension to each of your decisions. Sadly, it's hard to recreate that tension online. The netcode is inconsistent in quality at best, with matches often reduced to a stuttering and unplayable mess. Visually, the game misses the mark more often than not. King of Fighters 14 marks a transition from the series' traditional 2D sprites, but animations are stiff and some of the muddied graphics more closely resemble an early PlayStation 3 release. The plot is flimsy, and the occasional interactions between fighters mid-match do disappointingly little to reveal the stories of these characters. Despite the visual shortcomings and the wildly inconsistent netplay, the meat and potatoes is about as good as it gets, especially for those craving the kind of depth you can get lost in. For more on King of Fighters and other fighting games, keep it right here on IGN.